Right. Who's going to be first in the chat? Let's find out. Live, baby. We are live. Live on the YouTube. Who is going to be first in the chat this evening? I'm excited to see. Yo, Hussein's up in the building. Huns up in the building. What's up, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Man like Hussein, first in the chat. And Huntsman, moderator, astronomer Huntsman, the real one. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Yes! Hell yeah! What's up? What's up? What's up? Danny's a jester is in the chat and says, wow. What's up, Danny? Thank you for confirming that you can hear me, Hussein. How is everybody doing? Welcome to another stream. Once again, I'm excited to be here with you. How is everybody doing? What's up to you, Brooke? Who says hi? What's up, Brooke Gallagher in the chat? Nice to see you, Brooke. How's it going? Danny is chilling. You know what, Danny? I'm chilling as well. And whoever just like button for the first time is a chill person. Love that. Oh no, Huntsman. Huntsman said, last night I had a grand total of 2 hours sleep. Oh, Huntsman, mate. No bueno. Sorry to hear that. 2 hours sleep is no good. I was actually thinking about you before, Huntsman, and I was thinking yesterday, you were a little bit quiet in the chat, and I was thinking, I hope Huntsman all right. My moderator, astronomer, Huntsman. So it's good to see you back in the chat, man. Big love to everybody who's hit the like button. 4 likes already. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Love to see it. Legends. And Shiloh's back and says, hey, Edward, what did you think of my avocado? Shiloh, I thought you did genuinely an awesome job. I'm going to be supportive no matter what. But when I looked at the drawing of the avocado you did, I was genuinely really impressed. You did a great job. I could not draw an avocado that well. So, do hello. Kaylin Crickmore is up in the chat. What's up, Kaylin? Nice to see you again. And what was the message? Missed it. Hussein says, Edward, I got the Rolls Royce. Hussein with the Rolls Royce. Loving it. Kaylin says, hi, Edward. How are you, Kaylin? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. What's up to everybody who's joined the chat? Just getting going. If you're out there, hit that like button. Let's get this stream off to a strong start, guys. And Hunter says, I mean, still kept the watch streak alive, by the way. 100% Huntsman. Like, don't get me wrong, mate. As I've said to you before, there's never any pressure to join. I'm just more thinking, I hope Huntsman's okay because he's been a little bit quiet recently. So I'm sending you a big man. Brooke says, when are you going to play Roblox? Soon, Brooke, soon. I'm keeping suspense going. I know I'm playing hard to get on the Roblox stream, but it is coming. Honestly, it's coming. Like I've told you guys a million times before, with a new desk, with a new era. So as soon as everything comes, the laptop comes, I think that's going to be a good time to get the Roblox stream going. What do you reckon? Kaylin has been a super friendly chat. Says, welcome everyone in all capital letters, which is what we love to see. And guys, if you're out there right now, I can see 6 likes, but I can see 9 people in the chat. So if you're out there, hit that like button and jump in the chat and say hello. If you're regular around here, you know what the score is. Loads of friendly. Shiloh says, I got the main role in my school play. The school play Tilda, and I'm Matilda. W Shiloh. That's a second W to you, Shiloh. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm sure you're going to do a good job, and you'll have to tell us how it goes. Huntsman said, you know what, Huntsman? I just realised you are back on the old profile. That's another W to Huntsman, who says, I'm just glad I got my old profile and username back without needing to worry about some dumb trolls. Heck yeah, Huntsman. Back on the OG profile. Love to see. Oh, guys, lovely to see you regulars. And you know what? While we're getting going, it's a good time to give you all a shout-out. So let me do a quick shout-out. Shout-out to Shiloh, to Kaylin, to Huntsman, to Hussein, and Kaylin, and Brooke, of course. Big up to everybody that's out there. And if you are out there, because there's 9 people on stream right now, jump in the chat, say hello, and don't forget to hit the like button, guys. I want us to absolutely obliterate the like button tonight. Last night was really good. We got like 41 likes. Was it more? 47? I can't remember. I'm losing track of the likes. Just as I said, that's the like button, so love if that was you. If you were the 7th person to like, let me know and you're getting a shout out. But yeah, the last few streams, guys, have been popping off. The chat does an amazing job of keeping the energy strong. What's up to everybody that's just joined the stream? We are just getting going. I was just telling the chat that the last few streams have been even better than normal. So if you're new here for the first time, please jump in the chat, say hello, and do hit subscribe. We're streaming 5 days of the week, and we've got such a good regular crew of people. People like Huntsman, like Kaylin, like Hussein. And speaking of real ones, Mr. 10 Years in the joint is back in the chat. What's up to you, Mr. 10 Years? He says, yo, not seen you for a little bit, dude. How are you doing? Mr. 10 Years says, Captain Positivity, reporting for duty. What's up, what's up? Hunter says, I started getting quiet for some reason. I don't know why. Just less energetic and less chatty. I don't know why, because of the first few weeks been here, I was super energetic. Well, you know what, Huntsman? Sometimes in life, things go in like peaks and troughs. We have like high moments and low moments. But for real, mate, I'm not just saying it. I'm glad you're here because you've been such a support to me. And honestly, it makes me feel a little bit more calm when you're here. No pressure. You don't have to come. Like I said, there's never any pressure to join the streams, but it's good to have you rocking with us, mate. Shiloh says, bro, fix your Wi-Fi. Oh, Shiloh, I wish my Wi-Fi was sorted. It's so annoying. So annoying. Really, really appreciate you guys bearing with me because my Wi-Fi is trash. Trash. And it makes it difficult for me as a streamer. So if you're still here, vibing along, even when my internet sucks, I really appreciate you. And soon, guys, like I keep saying, well, not very soon, the new phase of the journey begins. New laptop, new camera. Not internet, but hopefully a new internet connection. So let's see how we get on with that. What else is in the chat? Kaylin, by the way, W to Kaylin said, everyone is welcome in capital letters. That's what we like. Love that energy. Shiloh says, can I be a mod? I don't want to beg. I just want to ask Shiloh. I will definitely bring you on as a mod on a stream soon. What I would say is we've got loads of mods at the moment. And Huntsman will tell you, we've actually got so many mods. It's overwhelming at this point, but Shiloh, I'd love to bring you on as a mod. So maybe jump on next stream and we'll rotate you in. That'd be super cool. Spider-Man in the chat. What's up to you, Spider-Man? Mr. 10 Years in the job is being a real one and says, heroes don't need good Wi-Fi. They send good message. Mr. 10 Years, I appreciate that. But I'm hoping that soon we can combine the good message with Wi-Fi and just take things to another level. Hussein says, good news. Hussein, what is the news? Tell me. I'm curious to know. But yeah, sorry to hear, Huntsman, that your insomnia is getting worse. Sleeping later and later, like I wake up at 4 a.m. and I fell asleep at 2 a.m. Not too much caffeine, by the way. Good to hear. That was what I was just going to say. But I'm sorry to hear that about your insomnia, mate. And maybe it could be worth going up at some point. Edward Dickinson says, oh no, Edward Dick, good to see you back in the chat, my friend. But what are you saying no for? Please tell me something wrong. Shiloh says, I'm 1 sub away from getting 20 subs. I'm so excited. Nice. Well, congrats, Shiloh, because as you hit that 20 subs, that's a nice little milestone to reach. And Edward says, quiet, calm stream, I see, man. Edward, we're just getting started, my friend. We've got 8 likes. Love to hit the like button for the 8th time. I don't know who that was, but as soon as I said that, I swear to God, sometimes it's like YouTube's listening to me because I saw 8 likes. I was like, yeah, love for the 8 likes. And then literally, as I said that, I went down to 7 again. But Edward, we are just getting started, my friend. It's back up to 8 again. W. Honestly, guys, we're just getting started. Yesterday, things popped off quickly, but I feel like this stream, we're gonna ease our way into it. But of course, a big love to everybody that's here, being the real ones. Honestly, you regular guys, what it's about. I kid you not. If I had 100 people in the room, the people I would most respect, but the people I'd really, really appreciate the most are you regulars. So you guys all need a massive W. Okay, by the way, I'm sorry for not joining yesterday. I wasn't in a good mood as stuff has been going on at school, and I hear voices a lot, not welcoming, but I can't talk to no one. I'm not okay now. Well, Kaylin, I'm sorry to hear you're having a difficult time at the moment, and my advice to you would be make sure you talk to someone. Maybe it's your parent, a teacher, someone you can trust, but definitely talk to someone. Huntsman says, yo, Charlotte, I'm your 20th sub. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Like making friends, vibing. W Huntsman for showing support, and W Shiloh for hitting 20 subs. Love it. Love to see. That's what I'm talking about, guys. The energy is strong in this sub already. In this chat already. Hell yeah. Hells yeah, guys. How is everybody doing? And Aljan is back in the chat. Aljan, not seen you for a little bit. How's it going? Edwardson says, all right, I'm going to leave a bit early. I'll join late. I'm just going to go watch the Real Madrid match. Fair enough, Edward. We will see you in a bit. Thanks for saying hello. Oh, okay. Aljan says, I saw the post you posted a few hours ago or minutes ago. Nice one, Aljan. Well, it's lovely to see you again. I actually posted that yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it the day before yesterday? It was yesterday because I've seen a friend yesterday. So yeah, I was a little bit late to stream, but we made it. And thank you, by the way, to everybody who took the time to like that announcement post. 16 likes. The channel is constantly moving onwards and upwards, guys. So for that, I thank you all because you are making this journey a lot of fun. If you saw that post, W to you. And if you took the time to like that post, double W to you. Much love. Yeah, Huntsman is going through some stuff at the moment, so it definitely sounds, mate, like it could be worthwhile you checking in with, again, like your parents, or maybe, again, like a doctor or something like that, but talk to your parents, mate. Your parents are a guardian. That's what you need to do first. And Hunter says, not trauma dumping, though. Don't worry, mate. I know you're not trauma dumping, but of course, you're always welcome to share things with the chat. That's what I say to people, like, we want the chat to be, yeah, it's a positive place, about good energy, of course. Meantime, we want it to be somewhere where people, if they're not having a good time, they can jump in the chat and talk about that. Like, that's the flip side of positivity, right? It's when things aren't going so well, people backing you up. So we're here for you, Huntsman. Crazy D is back in the chat and says, hello there. Well, hello, Crazy D. Thanks for joining the chat. Nice to see you. And it's nice to see someone hit the like button. Whoever hit it for the 9th time, big up to you. I really appreciate that. Shiloh says, I'll be back soon. I have to have a shower. Have a shower, Shiloh, and we will see you when you're back. Hope everyone is doing well. Like I was just telling the stream before, I really, really appreciate you guys rocking with me. I don't know what my internet connection is like. I said it's trash. I'm hoping it's not trash. It's probably trash. But soon, that will just be a distant memory in the past. Hope everyone was doing really well today. I just ran at my parents, had some nice food. Now we're on stream, and I'm looking forward to kicking it with you guys for about another hour and a bit. So double to everyone that's here, everyone that's joining the vibe, hitting the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Join the crew, hit subscribe. We're streaming 5 days of the week. Huntsman is going to take a picture of himself to see how tired he is. Yeah, Huntsman is struggling. One of our regular mods in the chat, Huntsman, an absolute staple around here. He's suffering with insomnia right now, and he's only had 2 hours of sleep. So, Huntsman, we're sending you good vibes. Oh, and speaking of good vibes, Kaylin says, hey, if anyone wants to talk about how they feel, I'm here. I will listen and I will understand. Just so you all know, you are loved by me. Well, Kaylin, that, as always, exactly the type of energy we want around here. W Kaylin. And for real, like, if anybody is having a time, let me put you down for a second. If anybody is having a tough time, that's what the chat is here for. We're here to back you up. It's not just about, like, good times. It's about the difficult times as well. So if you're having a tough time out there, we're here for you. Crazy D says, remember to say cheese. I was like, for a second, I was like, Crazy D, you're talking to me. And then I realised you're talking about Huntsman. How are you doing, Crazy D? See you in the chat again. And my sweet angel, the Canadian Toke Gem, whose real name is Jazz. What's up to you, Jazz? Lovely to see you in the chat. Absolute W to you. Still blushing after your kind remark yesterday about how, well, not how handsome, about the fact I'm Jazz. So you know how to talk to a man. That's all I can say. Great to see so many lovely people in the stream. We've got Jazz watching all the way from Canada. We've got Beggar, we've got Crazy D, we've got Kaylin, we've got Huntsman, who's taking a photo of himself right now. Who else have I missed? Aljan is somewhere. I think Aljan was here, but Aljan's gone to watch the match as well. And we've got Depression Talk, aka Rob, in the chat. What's up to you, my friend? I expect that Rob was the 10th like, and if that was you, Rob, 11th like. So Rob, huge love to you. And as always, if you've not checked Rob's channel out, he's under the Depression Talk handle. Go show his channel some love. He does some great work talking about mental health, anxiety, depression. It's a topic that's close to my heart, and it's obviously something that's very close and personal to Rob. So as always, Rob, I'm sending you big hugs and good vibes your way, mate. I was actually thinking about you before, Rob, because I caught one of your streams the other day, the one when I said hello, when you're in your little pool, and it made me think, like, that's a good way to stream, you know? You had, like, the camera propped up at the side. I was like, yeah, Rob's doing it right. So big up to you, man. Crazy D says, I'm good here and there. What about you, Edward? Crazy, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. And by the way, a quick hello to everyone that's in the room right now. If you're watching, don't forget to hit subscribe. We are streaming 5 days of the week, and it's a great crew of regulars we've got around here. Crazy D, in terms of how I'm doing all right, thanks, Crazy D. I was actually just around my parents, and I was just saying to them that I'm really enjoying the streaming, and I actually said to them, look, one day I'd love to be a full-time streamer. That's just kind of the big dream. Right now, I'm just chilling with you guys. It's a small, tight little community we've got here. We've got to dream big to achieve big, guys, and that's just the vibe that I'm on right now. So, Crazy D, I'm well. Thank you for asking, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing well too. Jazz says, too bad you didn't live closer. Well, Jazz, if I do an international tour, I'm going to have to come pay you a visit because you're too nice by far. So, yeah, maybe you can be my Canadian hostess with the mostess, or at least give me a little tour of your part of Canada one day. What else have we got in here? BM3379 is giving. What's up to you, BM3379? Don't think I've seen you here before, so what is up to you? Brooke says, I ate one of your recipe things today. Brooke, if you're talking to me, that is super cool. Thank you for hearing that. I really appreciate that. That's awesome to hear. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We have such a nice chat around here. Huntsman says, yo, Edward, I gotta go. I'm so sorry, but before I go, here's a space fact. Well, Huntsman, thank you for dropping a space fact because that's one of the things I've been missing you, mate. I literally thought about it before. I was like, oh, Huntsman used to drop a space fact every stream. And WB was picking up the slack. But Huntsman's space fact was, you live on Earth. Bye, chat. Astronomer moderator Huntsman is out. See you later, Huntsman. Take it, man. I hope you get a better night's sleep tonight. And we will see you back soon on another stream. So take care, man. I'm sending you big hugs. Staydex says 2-3 years in Dagestan and forget. Staydex 91. That's quite a way to make an entrance. What's up to you? And speaking of making an entrance, the main gal, Brooke, is here, who says hello, Edward, and chat. Oh, Brooke, so nice to see you here. Really, really appreciate the support you've been showing me, Brooke. It means a lot. Actually, Brooke, for real, I actually showed my parents the comment you put underneath my video before. I was just round up theirs having tea. They're asking me about how the streaming's been going. And by the way, quick hello to everyone that's just joined the space. I think 18 people right now. If you're wondering what this stream is about, it's all about good vibes, good energy, out making friends, and just literally creating a good vibe between us. There's no hate, there's no animosity. It's all about positive energy. So if you're new here, please jump in the chat, say hello, and the chat will make you feel very, very welcome indeed. And if you've not hit subscribe, don't make me tell you, hit the subscribe button. We're streaming 5 days of the week, and it's a good vibe every time. Chili X118 says, brother, who is this guy? I am Edward streamer. Don't know what sort of accent that was meant to be. By the way, what's up to you, WB, who says, don't think I forgot. WB, you're a real one. Hell yeah. But going back to your comment, Brooke, about saying hello, I literally was telling my parents about you before, Brooke. I was like, lovely comment. Brooke from America left on my video, and they're like, oh, that's really nice of it. I was like, hell yeah. So, like I was saying, appreciate everybody that takes the time to comment, like, who's hanging out, who's joining the vibe. We stream 5 days of the week, and we've got such a good crew of people. And if you're one of the 15 people watching right now, hello to you. Please jump in the chat, say hello. It's a super friendly place. These streams are all about good energy, good vibes, hanging out. And for the time that we're together on stream, that's the point of this stream, honestly. So let's get it popping off, everybody. We've been streaming 19 minutes. It's been an absolute vibe already. Have I missed any comments? Jazz says, I'd love for you to visit. Jazz, I would absolutely love to pay you a visit, for real. Like, I was actually, like I say, I was around my parents, and if I get to, like, I'm going to try and quit my job next year, everybody. It's honestly the real. I'm going to save up my money, and I want to do, like, a little bit of a tour and go and stream in different countries. And listen, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But sometimes you've got to chase your dreams, follow your heart, and just go for it. And, yeah, who knows? North America, Canada tour could be on that list. If you don't mind sharing, Jazz, which province are you in? Just out of curiosity. If you don't want to tell me on the stream, send me a message on Instagram. I would be curious to know. And Kaylin is saying thank you to Rob for helping me. Love that. For anyone that doesn't know that's just in the stream, Rob is on the Depression Talk handle, and he's a really nice guy, and he does some great content around depression, mental health, anxiety. And I know it's a topic that's really close to his heart and has affected him a great deal. So that's something that's close to my heart as well. So yeah, anybody that's talking about mental health, making a positive impact out there, it's got to be shouted out. So W Rob and WK for showing some love as well. Brooke says, "Oh, really? Glad I could be there for you in whatever way I can." 100%, Brooke. Like I'm not just saying it. When whenever anyone shows me like a little bit of kindness, takes the time out of their day to like support me and encourage me, it means so much. Because keeping it real with you guys, being consistent and motivated is something I struggled with. Like, I'm passionate, I'm a very passionate person, but actually showing up consistently day after day is something that I've not always been good at with like content or other aspects of my life. And streams now, we've been doing like 5 days a week for like the last 5 or 6 weeks, and honestly, I don't want to stop doing it. I want to keep doing it, and I want to keep doing it more and more. Like streaming, I really enjoy it. I love hanging out with you guys, and that's when anybody takes the time to like or subscribe, to join the journey. It means a lot because it makes me feel like you're rocking with me. And honestly, I want to go. When I say I want to go to the top, talking about money or like fame, I just mean I want to take this as far as we can. And if you're here vibing along, I appreciate you massively. And to everybody that's just joined the room, the 17 people, hello to you. I was just telling the chat, these streams are all about good vibes, positive energy, and we're streaming 5 days of the week. So make sure you hit subscribe to join the vibe. All right, let me catch up with some comments real quick. StadeX91 says, you watch UFC? Yes, I do, StadeX. Yes, I do. What a card it was even. I'm not going to lie, keep it real with you, StadeX. The UFC, I feel like it's fallen off a bit in terms of like the management and stuff like that. But actual MMA, love MMA. It's probably my favourite sport. Oh, Shiloh had a super quick shower. That was a quick shower, Shiloh. That's quite a mouthful to say. Quick shower, Shiloh. But yeah, good to see you back in the chat. With the boy says, did you read out my fun fact yesterday? Yes, it did. Was it the one about the if an atom was the size of a Planck length? No, if an atom was the size of if an atom. Remind me of the fact you left with, the boy, because you've left it now, and I'm still trying to get my head around it. Kaylin said you was homophobic. Who's homophobic? We don't want any homophobia around here. And Jazz is in Saskatchewan. I think I pronounced that correctly. I hope I have. Well, thanks for sharing, Jazz. That's no. Sterniolo says, is it laggy or is it just mine? It's probably me, Sterniolo. I've been trying my damnedest, pouring my little heart out on these streams, and honestly, my internet kills the vibe sometimes. We get like 20 people in the room, and then it drops to like 2. And I think because it lags. So if you're still here, rocking with me, I appreciate you being here. And Jazz just said, you can come ride with me in the tow truck. Jazz, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me to take a one-way flight to Canada, because I will leave my life behind. I would love that. I would love to ride shotgun in your tow truck. That sounds like an innuendo, but maybe it is. But either way, I would for real like to take a ride in the tow truck. Crazy D has got a bounce. Says, I need to go, but have a good one. Tabe, I said hi. Oh, Crazy D, you're another one of the Abbey crew. So yesterday, guys, on the stream, if you were here, you'll have seen there's about 4 or 5 people that like just joined the stream, and they were like, yo, is Abby here? Is Abby here? And I was like, Abby's a real one, but she's not here right now. Why is everyone asking? And then it occurred to me that like, well, it didn't occur to me. After a while, people told me that like, yeah, Abby sent us, which was super cool, but she didn't join the stream. Hopefully she's going to be joining soon, because I owe her a big thank you. And Robin is here. Robin, I'm late to reply to your comment, but Robin, the real one, is in the chat. What's up to you, Robin? So nice to see you, and I'm glad to see it. I was actually getting a little bit worried. I was like, oh, Robin's not here. What's up? But you made it, and I didn't want to call you out. Not that I would, but I didn't want to be like, where's Robin at? But the fact you've jumped in the stream, in the chat, is awesome. So what's up to you, Robin? And you're right, StadeX. Consistency is key. Sterniolo, I think this is the first time I've seen her, and you say I'm new, by the way. Sterniolo, it is lovely to see you here. Thanks for saying what's up to the chat. As you'll probably see, the chat is a very friendly one, and I'm sure, because I'm behind on messages, they've already welcomed you. Let me catch up to the comments real quick. Nemesis Gaming is back. What's up to you, Nemesis Gaming? And Brooke says, we love innuendo. Hell yeah. Shadow TF141 says, I'm Dragonborn, says right here in my box of Cracker Jacks. I have no idea what that means, but hello to you though. What have I missed? What have I missed? Oh, great. I'm glad Sterniolo is still here. And Dee Dee is back in the chat. What's up, Dee Dee? Dee Dee says, opening the stream just to hear, I want to ride shotgun in your tow truck. Listen, if a beautiful lady says that she wants to give you a ride in her tow truck, oh my God. Just drop the light. If a lovely lady says she wants to give you a ride in her truck, chat, what can you do? You've got to accept the offer. What's up to everybody that's just joined the stream? Talking about tow trucks. The tunes are still on, so we're all good. And if you are new here for the first time, these streams are all about good vibes, positive energy, and trying not to trip over the light as well. So what's up to you? Make sure you drop a little subscribe on this channel. Because streaming 5 days of the week, and it's a very good time. Sterniolo says, "You look and sound nice." Well, Sterniolo, nicely, and that's a very nice thing to say. I love that. I love it when someone joins the chat for the first time and they bring positive energy. Like, it's so cool because they fit in right away. People welcome them. They hang out, they vibe, and a good time. And Dee Dee, I think I said hello to you, but what's up to you again? Nice to see you back in the chat. Flame Blitz says, "You missed me, Flame Blitz." My apologies. Sometimes the chat pops off and I can't always catch up, but I see you said, "How's it going?" Going pretty good, thanks. Nice to be on the stream again, and great to have you with us. And Flame Blitz, I think it's the first time I've seen you here, so what's up to you? Have I missed anything? I'm scrolling up furiously. Malia Bradley is here, or she was here. Malia, if you're still out there, let me know. I'm just catching up to your comment, but it's nice to see you, Malia. I've got something in my tooth. All right, sorted it. No way. Sladex a few years ago says, "I do judo in Turkmenistan." Damn. Don't want to mess with you then. Let me catch up a little bit. Let me catch up with some comments. Right, boom. I think I'm nearly there. Hell yeah. Let me get to the top a little bit. Cool. All right. Oh, Robin says, "I'm so excited being here. For real, highlight of my day." Oh, Robin, thank you so much. It means a lot to have you say that. Actually, the support you've been showing me means a lot as well. Like, you leaving excited comments, like, "I'm looking forward to the stream. Let's go." That helps so much. And like, as I say, for tiny stream myself, it's amazing motivation. So huge love to you, Robin. And big love to everybody that's here, that's vibing along. If you've just joined the room for the first time, what's up to you? We've got a great crew of regulars in here. So make sure you hit subscribe. We're streaming 5 days a week, and it's a lot of fun. And I promise you, if you've never said hello in the chat, jump in the chat and say hello. I say this to people all the time when I see like the numbers spike. I literally say, just jump in the chat, say hello, and see what happens. You'll be made to feel very welcome. Let me catch up some. No way. Sterniolo is a black belt in karate. So we've got a judo master and a black belt in karate in here. Hell yeah. Seb Does VR says, "I'm new here. What is this channel about?" Seb, I'm pretty sure I saw you previously. But this channel, if you didn't hear me say, it's all about good vibes. And big love, speaking of vibes, big love to Brooke, who's saying, like the stream. Hell yeah, guys. We're on 28 minutes. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes in the next minute and a half. I feel like, let's see if we can do it. Robin says, the intro is so fun to say. Let me go back to Robin's intro because it's a good one. I'm going to read it again. In fact, I'm going to pin it, Robin, because it's such a good one to read. Pin message. So Robin's message is, boom, we just hit 20 likes as well. Whoever hit the like button for the 20th time, please jump in that and say who it was so I can give you a personal shout out. That is awesome. I was thinking, yeah, we can probably hit 20 likes, but just like that, smashed it. So Robin's message was, "We heard it here. Make sure to stay nice and have fun. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks and have a great time. We do not care about looks, politics, race, or anything." 100%, guys. If you're watching for the first time, like Robin said, this is a space where whoever you are, wherever in the world, you're welcome here. If you're cool, not cool as in like super popular and fashionable, but if you're cool as in friendly and kind, you are so welcome here, and everyone will make you feel welcome here. So thanks for the reminder, Robin, and let's keep on going with the stress. I feel like I've missed a comment from Jazz. In fact, I have. And she says, "That would be fun having you ride along and come for the fun police calls." Hell yeah. I'll be like your assistant for the day. An unofficial assistant tow trucker. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. This is why I get excited by streaming, guys, but it just makes me think of all the possibilities. I'm thinking about like quitting my little job, going traveling, meeting all awesome people around the world. Who knows, if I play my cards right, being Jazz's assistant for the day, anything's possible. You've got to dream big to achieve big. All right, let me go back to the chat real quick. Peeps Plants is here and says, "Hey, what's up to you, Peeps Plants? How are you doing? Nice to see you in the chat." Also good to see One Dark Rep, who I've not seen before. How are you doing? Oh, and Katie is here. What's up to you, and Katie, watching all the way from South Africa. When I say, guys, that we get people in the crew watching from all over the world, I literally mean we've got people all corners of the earth. What's up to everybody that's just joined the room? We've got 17 people here right now. If you're here for the first time, my name's Edward. I'm streaming from England, and these streams are all about good vibes, positivity, hanging out, making new friends. And my challenge to you watching right now, jump in the chat and say hello, and I promise you, you'll be made to feel very, very welcome. Love it, guys. Honestly, I just want to thank you all, because if it was just me talking to the camera, I'd get bored of my own voice pretty quickly. But you guys are getting chatty in the chat, hanging out, making friends, vibing along. It makes it so much more enjoyable for me. So big love to the chat. And like I've said before, without the chat, I am nothing, nada, zilch, and nobody. So if you're out there right now and you're vibing along, much appreciated. And please, if you've not hit subscribe already, do hit the subscribe button, because we're streaming 5 days of the week. We've got an awesome crew of regulars in here, and it's just a good time. What more can I say? And speaking of the chat, let me get back to the chat. And Katie's having relationship problems and says, I'm fighting with my boyfriend right now, so I'm okay. I'm sorry to hear that, and Katie. That is never easy. But as always, we are sending you big hugs, and hopefully it will be resolved soon. WB, you're going to have to put your comment in the chat again, my friend. I can't always scroll up to them. The chat pops off too much these days. And Robin says, you know what I'm about to go check in on? Discords. Robin, I was about to wind you up then and be like, Robin, I've told someone the name of the Discord to hear, but I couldn't wind you up like that. I can't make you stressed out like that. But Robin, I was also thinking of you before, and how about the fact that you are going to be the first person I share the name of the Discord with. Not to make anyone feel like they're second best or anything like that, but I did say to you, and I know you're pumped with the Discord, so I'm going to share that with you soon. Dobby Snuffy is back in the chat. To you, Dobby. Nice to see you again. And One Dark Rep is doing great. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Sterniolo is from Ireland, the Emerald Isle. Love to hear it. Thank you for sharing, Sterniolo. Good to see you in here. We get a few watchers and chat members from Ireland. Quite a few, actually. So it's nice to have you here. If you wanted to share which county you're from, that's cool. It's nice to know you're from Ireland. And if you've just joined the room, what's up to you? I can see we've got 17 people watching the stream right now, and maybe thinking, who is this guy? What's this stream all about? Well, let me tell you. This stream is all about good vibes, good energy, making new friends, and just generally being a whole person. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, hit the subscribe button. We're streaming 5 days of the week right now, and it's always a good time. We've got an amazing crew of regulars pumping up the energy, pumping up the vibe. So please jump in the chat, say hello, and they will make you feel very, very welcome. That's my promise to you. Speaking of the chat, let me get back to the comments, because I missed some. Dobby Snuffy has hit 1,000 subscribers. Dobby. Hell yeah, Dobby. That's an amazing achievement. Good on you. I'm chasing 500, and I know with the help we're going to reach that pretty soon. And when we do hit 500 subs, we're doing the house tour. So if you're out there, you're watching right now and think, who's this guy? What sort of scruffy little house has he got? You're going to have to hit the subscribe button, because at 500 subs, we're doing the house tour. I also owe the stream a 200 subs Roblox stream as well, so I'm behind. I owe you guys, I know it, but I'm a man of my word, and I will deliver on the Roblox stream and the house tour. And also as well, like I've told the chat many times before, we're entering a new phase. I've got a new desk lay, we've got new equipment coming, got a new laptop, camera, all of that good stuff. So production quality is about to go from mediocre to a little bit better. So please hit the subscribe button and jump in the chat. It's an absolutely amazing vibe around here. All right, some comments real quick. Iconic Evelyn says, can you say happy birthday, Evelyn, please? Evelyn, this is a personal shout out just for you. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a lovely day. And big up to you for joining the chat. It's nice to see you here. Did someone say Steve Harrington? No, Steve Harrington is in the chat. What's up, Steve Harrington? Another real one. Another super friendly, positive chat member. Please, guys, if you've not said hello to Steve already, say hello. Give him some love, because he is a very friendly figure around here. All right, let me catch up. Shiloh saying, Edward, guess what? Shiloh, put me out of my misery. Tell me what's up. Seb says, I'm really sorry about what I said yesterday, bro. I'm really lonely, and it made me feel good about myself. But now I know what this channel is about. I think I will change. Well, Seb, I'm glad you're having a better day today. Like I've told the chat before, this space is all about good vibes, positive energy. And listen, right, even if you're having a bad day, that's okay, because the flip side of being positive is people supporting you. And if you're having a bad day, like Katie's having a difficult time with a boyfriend, put it in the chat. We're here for you. I want people to uplift one another. That's honestly what it's all about, guys. If you just joined the room for the first time, I was just saying to the chat that this is a positive space. We're all about making friends, hanging out, and spreading a good bit of energy in sometimes a world that can be a little bit difficult. So make sure you hit subscribe. The chat keeps popping off at the moment. The streams are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We've got some cool things coming. We're going to start doing some escape streams. and I can't wait to share it with you all. And by the way, make sure you hit that like button because I'm 22 likes and I'm ready to blast our way through 30. Last night was a great night and I feel like tonight's going to be just as good. Let me get back to the comments because I'm missing loads, but that's what happens when you've got a super cool chat, keeps it chatty. Oh, and Alex's plant room is here. What's up to you, Alex? Speaking of really cool people in the chat, how nice to see you, my friend. Alex joined the chat for the first time 3 nights ago, and since then he's been super. I think it's a he. So Alex, you've been super friendly and kind to me. So it's lovely to see you back in the chat again. And Alex says, I hope you're doing well, Edward. Alex, I'm doing good, man. I hope you're a man. I was just telling the chat that it's been a lot of fun. I was rounds before. They're asking me how's the stream going, and I'm saying, you know what, it's a lot of fun. It's a great little crew of people that keep vibing along with me, and I'm excited to see where we can take it, everybody. So if you're one of the 23 people watching right now, big up to you. And if you're wondering who is this guy stream about, like I've said about 10 times already, it's about good vibes, good energy, making friends, and just hanging out. So if you're watching for the first time, make sure you hit subscribe. We stream 5 days of the week at the moment, and the chat is a really, really friendly place. So if you're watching for the first time thinking, do I jump in the chat? Do I say hello? Listen, just jump in the chat, say hello, and I promise you the chat will make you feel very, very welcome. Mr. Banana E is back in the chat. What's up, Mr. Banana? Nice to see you. And I'm going to have to speed up, guys, because you are making this chat pop off. Mr. Carrot says, hi. What's up to you, Mr. Carrot? WB says, missed my comment. WB, I'm trying, my friend. I'm really, really trying, but sometimes the chat just pops off. And Ranger is in the chat and saying, what's up? What's up to you? Good to see you again. Let me see if I've missed anyone. Yo, James says, I'm jumping in. F it. Hello, James. What's up to you, man? I'm glad you called my bluff, and I'm hoping people are going to be super nice and kind to you. There we go. Just like clockwork. Brooke, our lovely, lovely regulars, is saying, hi, James. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Brooke, for bringing the energy. That is what it's about. Love it. And I'm going to read Brooke's positive tip of the day. And it was you, Brooke, that was coming in hot with the positive tip of the day. Huntsman normally does the fact of the day, and it's Brooke that brings the positive tip of the day. So I'm going to read that out right now. And she says, positive tip of the day. If you say something not nice about yourself, challenge yourself to replace that thought with something good about you. Why haven't I got like heart emojis at the side that I can throw up? Because that deserves a heart emoji. Chat, if you're watching right now, please throw up some hearts because that is a great, great comment from Brooke. And I agree. Thank you, whoever's throwing up hearts. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? I can't speak for anybody personally. Self-esteem issues is something that I've experienced. Rob, if you're still watching, I can't speak for you, Rob, but I know depression, anxiety, these things are often linked. And like you were saying, Brooke, sometimes these negative thoughts that we have about ourselves, we've got to actively talk ourselves out of them. So, Brooke, thank you very much for sharing that positive tip of the day. I look forward to the next one. And when we make the Discord, guys, I'm really, really looking forward to having some side channels where everybody can have their own opportunity, their own space to share things that they want to. It's not just about me, it's about us. So if you're here vibing along, thank you so much for being here, part of the journey. And if you're subscribing, that is even cooler. Make sure you hit subscribe because we're streaming 5 days of the week. We've got a lovely, supportive crew of people here right now. And it's just time. What more can I say? Michelle is here. What's up, Michelle? Let me catch up. Kerry Armstrong says, chat and host questions to you both. Do any of you watch the UFC or MMA in general? Yes, Kerry, we had that question before, and I love MMA. It's one of my, if not my favourite sport. I was just telling someone before in the chat, I've actually forgot it was. Let me scroll up real quick. I actually can't see, but someone was asking. It was Sterniolo, in fact. So yes, MMA fan right here. Okay, let me catch up. And guys, as always, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. If I miss your message, please don't be annoyed with me. I'm doing my very best to get through as many as possible. I'm going to try and find Withered Boy's comments because he is... Okay, so Withered Boy's comments says, I'm doing a remix of Washing Machine Heart by Mitski. Cool, WB. Nice. I will look forward to you letting us know when that's done. Seb says he's struggling at the moment because his great-granddad fell downstairs and died, but all my friends are laughing and I want someone to take me seriously. Well, Seb, if that is the case and you are having a tough time, I'm sorry, man, and the chat is here for you. Go, like, a family member, losing a family member is never easy. It's one of the hardest things you can go through. Nothing I can say to make you feel better, but all I can say is that we're thinking of you, sending good energy your way, and, you know, I hope you and your family are doing all right. All right, let me catch up with some of the comments because I am behind, as usual. Sterniolo says, I subbed. Sterniolo, you are a real one. If you're talking to me, that is you a real one. And if you sub to somebody else, Big up to you for still showing love. And speaking of love, could I kindly encourage everybody who's like button to do me a favour and hit that like button, because we're on 23 likes and I want us to absolutely blitz through 30 before we hit 60 minutes. That's not a big ask, guys. I feel like we can do it. So let's see what happens. Foxy5 says, Edward, do you really care? Foxy, I'm pretty sure you've joined the chat before and have asked me this question before. And I'll give you the same answer, Foxy. Yes, I do. These streams are all about good vibes, good energy. And, I want us to be here having a good time. There's a lot of negativity in the world. There's a lot of difficult things, a lot of difficult things happening in the world. A lot of people going through stuff. But when we're on stream together, I want it to be a space where we can all vibe, support one another, and grow together. So yes, Foxy85, I do. All right, let me catch up real quick. Nemesis says, yo, mate, I'll offer for you. You may not want to decline. Nemesis, you've got my attention. What are you saying? Okay, Withered Boy, instead of saying drop the comment again, my friend, so it makes it easy for me. All right, let me catch up. Foxy says, we vibed last time, didn't we? We did, Foxy85, because you are the only Foxy85 I've seen in this chat. All right, let me catch up. And thank you for backing me up that I do care. I really do, honestly. Like, I'm not some amazing guy. I'm really not. I'm just a normal person, fairly normal. Like, I'm just a typical kind of guy. And it's not about me being super awesome. It's more just about me trying to do my little tiny bit to spread a bit of positive energy in the world. And if you want to join me in that journey, then I'm super excited for that. And for everyone that's here right now, all of the regulars, you are so appreciated. And whoever hit the like for the 25th time, you are appreciated as well. So big up to everybody that's here, vibing along, hitting the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, because these streams are all about good vibes, positive energy, making friends. We've got such a nice crew of people in the comments. And if you're one of the same people watching right now, I'm challenging you. Yes, you right there, right now. Jump in the comments, say hello, and I promise the chat will make you feel very welcome indeed. All right, let me catch up with the comments. Foxy85 says, that was me. 20 like. Foxy, you're a real one. Big up to you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Withered Boy says, my remix is a funk. What is a funk, WB? I actually don't know what a funk is. Am I the only one? Am I out of touch? Does everybody know what a funk is but me? All right, cool. I'm getting there with the comments. And Foxy says, why, man? Foxy, surely you're not a Geordie. Are you a Geordie? If you are, W to Foxy85. Love that. You know what's fun, guys? I've said it once. I've said it literally 50 times. One of the things I love about streaming, in fact, one of my favourite things about streaming, as well as vibing in real time with you guys, is seeing where people are from. I love hearing when people are like, yo, I'm from Canada, or yo, I'm watching from India, or I'm in Newcastle, or it doesn't need to be far away. It doesn't need to be somewhere like super exotic or thousands of miles away. But I just love hearing where people are from. It makes it really fun. And as I say, we literally get people watching from all over the world, like most countries, most regions, from Africa, all over Asia, Europe, America. Like, the only places we've not really had that many viewers from are South America. We've had people from Central America, North America, as I say, Africa, Europe, Asia, but not that many from Latin America. So if you're watching right now, please jump in the chat and tell me where you're from, because I would love to know, genuinely. And Foxy says, no, mate, I told you last time. Oh, Foxy, I'm struggling. You know what? You really do remember. And by the way, quick shout out to Tyler Arploon. Nice to see you, Tyler. But Foxy, I really do struggle because you don't remember. Foxy, I'm really sorry, man. I chat to so many people on the stream, and sometimes, as well as remembering people's real names, I've got to remember their nicknames and where they're from. And I can do that for a lot of people, but it's just sometimes it takes me a couple of times. So if you've told me before and I've forgotten, I do apologise, Foxy. And Cookie Durr is from Gloucester. Thank you very much for sharing. Love to hear that. That's super cool. Thanks, Cookie Dirt. I'm up north, in the north of the country. And I'm a Dinosaur 44 says, hi, Edward. Well, hello to you, I'm a Dinosaur. Nice to have you in the chat. And Sterniolo says, guys, I have to go. I'll be back. Well, Sterniolo, it was lovely to have you in the chat, and we'll look forward to you joining us again. Kaylin says, Edward, you missed my comment. Kaylin, please help a guy out. Drop the comment again so I can catch up with the comments. And Steve is also saying, miss my comment. Guys, sometimes you're going to have to... All right, Kaylin, I'll let you off. I found your comment. It was all in caps. And Kaylin says, Edward, we all love you and always will. You are amazing. And I promise you, chat, that's not me just making things up. Kaylin did leave that comment. So thank you so much, Kaylin. I really appreciate that. Honestly, not just keep you guys sweet, but it's for real. When anyone gives me a nice bit of feedback, shows me a bit of love, it really, really encourages me. And I'm going to keep it honest with you guys, like literally no BS. I have struggled in life with self confidence, with self worth, with loneliness, all of these types of things. And even though I might seem super chatty and be and outgoing with you guys, like these are things that I've really experienced. And that's why when Rob from his Depression Talk channel jumps on, and you know what I mean, that's why I can really relate to some of the things that Rob's gone, because I've gone through some stuff in my own mind and in my own head and stuff. My point is that when you guys take the time to encourage me or show me love or hit the like button or get chatty in the chat, it really, really helps and encourages me and it inspires me to keep going. So you're here and you're vibing along and you're part of the crew and you're joining the journey. Thank you. That's all I can say. Shiloh says, Edward, guess what? Tell me, Shiloh, what's up? Oh, Foxy, County Durham, of course. Thank you for clarifying with me. No, it wasn't yourself, was it? It was Foxy. No, it was somebody else. See, this is what I'm saying, right? We've had 2 people from County Durham in the chat before. I'm pretty sure it wasn't you, Foxy. Unless you've changed your profile picture, it wasn't you. There was another person from County Durham, I'm sure it was. Unless it was you, Foxy, that said that you used to live where your sister used to live, was on like Crime Watch or something. Maybe that's somebody else, but they were from County Durham, I'm sure. Seb says, am I the first viewer from Middlesbrough? We've definitely had someone from Middlesbrough, Seb. I'm trying to think whether it was you or not. It could have been you, mate. It could have been you who joined, and I'm pretty sure you shared before. Now, I'm trying to find Steve Harrington's comment, because Steve is a real one. Okay, and Steve, I'm rolling furiously, trying to find your comment, mate. All right. Okay, Steve, sorry, Edward, I missed a few days. I was at Disneyland Paris. I had a great time. Oh, Steve, that is a great way to spend a few days. Well, that's a valid excuse for not being on the stream. Need an excuse. Obviously, there's never pressure to be here, guys. I always want people to be here because they want to be here. And for real, keeping it real with you, 100. I would rather everyone that's in the chat here checked in like once every few months and stayed for 2 hours and had an awesome time and just enjoyed hanging out than feeling like they have to jump in the chat and hang out, because I don't want people to feel pressured. Any pressure, I want it to be all about the vibes. All right, let me get back to the comments because I'm behind as usual. I'm behind Roblox stream. I'm behind on the comments. I'm behind on a lot of things, so I appreciate you guys bearing with. You know what, guys? At some point, I'm gonna need to get rich so I can need to hire an assistant who can just read out the comments to me or like flag comments keep missing, because I'm missing too many. Let me try and find Robin's comment, because Robin said I've missed a comment as well. And sometimes, guys, I am gonna miss comments because you guys make the chat pop off so hard. So if I do miss your comment, please put it in the chat again. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm doing my very best. Robin, I actually can't find your comment. So many comments. So please do put it in the comments again. Robin, I beg you. And Kate says, I didn't send my BF any TikToks or Reels the whole day. It's that bad. Well, I'm crossing my fingers that you guys make it up soon. And Kerry says, funk is electric music. Just type it up on YouTube or SoundCloud. Thank you for the heads up, Kerry. I've actually never heard of funk. Maybe I'm the only guy that hasn't heard of funk and music, so I'm feeling pretty out of the loop. But by the way, we've got about 12 people watching right now. And if you're watching for the first time, these streams are all about good vibes, positivity, good energy, and just generally hanging out and having a good time. I said the word good and time and positive about times there, so please forgive me. But you get what I'm trying to say to you, everybody. It's all about good energy. Seb says, guys, cut him some slack because he's practically rapping the comments. Honestly, Seb, I do my very best. I'm like, pew, pew, pew. I'm like trying to read it fast as I can. Yeah. So thank you for bearing me if I don't always get to it. Robin just says, missed my comment ×4. Robin, just put the comment again. Don't just say you missed it again, because I can't find it. The chat's gone too fast. I'm trying to find, like, I'm literally scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And I can't find it, Robin. So you're going to have to put it in the chat again. Okay, Robin says, aggressively inhales table. Smells like table. All right, let me catch up. Let me catch up. All right, I'm so far behind. I'm in debt. I'm in debt to the comments, and I'm doing my best. Abby Verge says, Edward, what football team do you support? Just one. I support Everton. It's a painful process, Abby. It takes some dedication, but Everton is my team. Who do you support? Says it's hard to keep up, especially when people are spamming the same comment 30 times. Like, yeah, for real, guys. Like, I honestly am very, very best. Like, I'm literally scrolling and scrolling, and sometimes we get new people that join the chat, and I want to give them a shout out as well before they think I'm not responding to them. So if I don't respond to your comment quickly, please don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm literally doing my very, very best. The rival Snoob says, hi, what's up to you, the rival Snoob? Nice to see you in the chat. Improved Self 3263 says, why Britishers hate India? We are peace-loving people. We love white people. Well, I'm glad to hear you like white people. Hopefully you like all different types of people, but British people don't hate Indian people. I mean, I can't speak for all British people, but I've got a lot of love for India. And Nirmal is back in the chat. What's up, Nirmal? I hope you're still watching. I'm just catching up with the comments. David Vickers says, I hope the Scousers get knocked out of the Champions League tonight. David Vickers is not holding back. And it's Shiloh's birthday today. Have we given you a birthday shout out, Shiloh? I don't know if we have, but if we haven't, happy birthday to you. All right. Cool. Drisak says, hey Edward, just one question. Are you a homosexual? What were your struggles? I'm not homosexual, but thank you for the question. I'm assuming you're being sarcastic, Drisak. So if you're not being sarcastic, ask again and I will share some of my struggles with you. I feel like you're being a little bit sarcastic, so I'm going to keep it moving. And talk about keeping moving, I've come to a lovely comment from Brooke, which says, show Edward some positivity back and like the stream. Yes, please, guys, if you're watching, just as I said that, someone hit the like button. You are a real one. I don't know who you are, if you want to tell me who you are, but whoever hit the like button for the 27th time, you're a real one. All right, I'm catching up. Nearly there. Boom, we're getting there. All right. Thank you, Brooke. And as Brooke says, sometimes I can't always get to every comment because the stream goes so fast. Some people will just comment like, you missed a comment, missed my comment. I'm like, I'm trying. I really am trying. But you've got to post the comment again. Rather than saying miss my comment, when this chat's going really, really quick, if you post the comment again, I will hopefully see it on the second time round. So if that's you in a reply, bear with me and just put the comment in the chat again. All right. Let me. Says another random comment. Says, why they say online we poop in street and Indian food bad. India is fastest growing economy. I know who you've been speaking to, Improved Self, but there's a lot of love for India out there. And I can't speak for the sort of the news you've been reading, but good to hear the Indian economy is doing well. Brooke says, can I apply for your assistant? Brooke, for real, I would love to get you on as my assistant. Honestly, guys, you're going to think I'm chatting rubbish here, but if I was one of these big streamers, right, or a big content creator that had like cash flow to like hire people, how cool would it to hire members of your community? Like, I would love nothing more. Like, if I was, I'm not the sort of guy that wants like a Lamborghini, but imagine being able to say to your community members, like, yeah, here's a fee each week to like help me out. That'd be so cool because you get people that are working along with you and they can be like incentivized to do that. I think that'd be super cool. So Brooke, yes, when we create the Discord, I'm pretty sure you said you wanted to help with that. So I would love to get you on board with that. I know Robin's super hyped to help with that as well. So Brooke, Robin, Discord Queens, it could be a thing. That's all I'm saying. WB has given me an update about, so thank you, WB. Appreciate that. And I'm nearly there with the comments. Nearly there. Dee Dee says, not the chat turning into Indeed now. Yeah, Dee, I am the interviewer, and I will be interviewing rigorously and viciously. I won't really, don't worry, it's all good vibes around here. Baby, what do I say, baby? Brooke says almost 30 likes, let's go! Hell yeah, guys, come on, let's absolutely... That's all right, so I'm seeing 27 likes, and it's 55 minutes. Let's see if we can smash through 30 likes within the next 5 minutes. What do you reckon, chat? Let me see. So Abby says, I'm a Millwall fan, and there's a high chance we can get to the Premier League next season. Nice. Millwall, fair play. You know what? Yeah, Millwall, definitely not a Premier League team, but who knows? It could happen. Thanks for sharing, Abby. And what else have we got? Robin says, I'm so tired. I had to have social interaction at art school, then had to take care of my dog, ticks, geez. Yeah, I remember you saying yesterday, Robin, that you've got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm hoping you can have a nice rest after the stream, have a good chill and a good night's sleep. Foxy says, engagement, Edward, is key. We don't hate Indian, problems Indian hate us. that comment was like one thing. I was like, engagement? Yeah. And then it was like India. I was like, oh, we've taken a sidestep. And Kate, please give me a job. I need one ASAP as long as it's hybrid. Yeah, don't worry, and Katie, I won't make you commute from South to England. That'd be rough. Rail Deal says, I saw that put in a band called the Beatles. Well, Rail Deal, Fair enough. I'm from the Northwest, so I guess that checks out. And big love to whoever hit the like button. We want 29 likes. 29 likes, guys. And I have a good feeling that we can absolutely blitz through the 30 like mark within the next 3.5 minutes. What do you reckon? Um, Let me catch up. Let me catch up. Shiloh says, I'm from England and in Rochdale. Where are you from, Edward? I live not too far away from Manchester. So you are not too far away from me, Shiloh. So it's good to see you in the chat and thank you for sharing. This is what I'm on about, guys. I love hearing about where people come because we get people from like my neck of the woods. We get people watching from around the world, different countries in Asia, Africa, Europe. So it's a super fun time. So thank you for sharing that with me. And if you're in the chat right now and you've never said where you're from, please put it in the chat. I'd love to know. All right, let me catch up real quick. WB is giving me a description of what funk is, which I won't read out. But thank you, W, for the breakdown of what funk is, subgenre of hip hop and electronic music. Steve, anyone from UK, strong love for you. I think that's meant to say strong love for you. So, Steve, I love that positive energy. W, Steve. And Shenzhen is back in the chat and says, hi, Ed, missed you, man. Oh, Shenzhen, how lovely to see you in the chat again. As always, it's so good to have regulars in the chat, and then sometimes we get friendly faces that pop in who haven't been here for a while. So, Shenzhen, it is lovely to have you here with us. How are you doing? Foxy says, what's a Discord? Discord is like a software that's really popular with gamers and people that are online and different communities online, and it's kind of like it's a server. So it's kind of how to describe it. How would you describe it, guys? How would you describe Discord? It's basically like an online space where you can have like your own little community, and within that community you can have like different sub channels. So it's a good way to kind of keep in touch and have a community and vibe together. That's a pretty straight put it, but let me know what you think, chat. How would you describe Discord? Brooke says, disorder will be lit, as the kids once said. Haha, no cap. I'm old, lol. Probably not as old as me, Brooke. But that's okay, because it's about energy. That's what I'm going for, guys. I want to be 90 years old and still bring the energy. It's just you're only as old as you think. I mean, that's not true. If you're 80, you are 80. But at the same, you got to stay young mentally, you know? 80 says, anything without experience. I'll learn on the job. I really need one. Honestly, guys, like I've said before, if I was to get to the point of having funds to hire people, I would love to do that, because would that be to like grow with people that are there for you, vibing, just here for the vibes, and you get to a point where you can actually help them out, like materially as well. That'd be super sick. WB has got to bounce. WB, we will see you next time. Always good to have you in the chat. I'm Shiloh is asking me again, saying, what's she saying? Shiloh says, Edward, where you from? Well, hopefully, Shiloh, you heard me say that I'm from near Manchester, so not a million miles away from you at all. We're getting there with the comments. Hell yeah. And Shiloh says, hey, we hit 30 likes. I think my side is a bit delayed, guys, because I can see 29 likes. So who knows? Maybe we are on 30 likes and I'm tripping. But once I see that 30 come through, I'm going to be pumped. Oh, and Brooke, I thought you meant Discord. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, does she mean Discord? But yeah, Discord will be lit for real. I'm looking forward to it, right? Because instead of me having to like constantly trying to keep up or miss comments, should I say, which I love chatting with you guys. I love it when people get chatting in the chat, and I love reading out. But in Discord, the messages stay there, so I can actually come back to them, reply to them. We can pin stuff. We can like have different channels, as I say. So I think the Discord will be lit, and especially as some of you guys have very kindly offered to help that for me. I think it's going to be really good. So when the new laptop comes, the plan is when the new laptop comes, that's going to kick off with the Discord. And honestly, I can't wait for that. I'm so excited. And I'm also excited about the fact I can see 30 likes. So absolutely huge love to everybody that's taken the time to hit the button. Super awesome effort, guys. These streams, you know what? Before I started streaming today, I was looking back at the analytics, and my early streams, it was like 6 likes, 3 likes, like 9 likes. And now it's all like 25 likes, 30 likes, 5 likes. We're crushing it. And it's not me doing that. It's us doing that. And it's you guys helping me out. So thank you so much to everybody that's joining the vibe and crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. We are, I swear to goodness, we are one of the best little small communities on YouTube. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am wrong. I think this is an amazing place for us. Charlotte says, "Oh, all the mods have left. We only have 2 by the looks of it." Possibly. Is that true? Is that true? Kathy Dunn's in the chat and says, "Hello. What's up to you, Kathy Dunn? How's it going?" And thank you, Brooke, for welcoming Kathy Dunn to the chat. Love that. And Kate says, "Before you go to Discord, please come here and tell me how I can access it. Please, 100%. What I will do is I will set up the Discord server. I'll share it with Robin first because I promised Robin that I'd give her the name of the Discord server first. Hopefully you guys like it. And yeah, and then I'll absolutely bring you guys along for that journey because I want you in with me. I don't want it to just be me with my little digital castle. I want you guys rocking in Discord with me. So when I'm not on stream, we can hang out in there. You can post things. You can chill with people, make friends, just hang out. And I'm really hoping it's going to be a good time. In fact, you know what? I know it's going to be a good time. Robin says, "Edward, do you think we could plan out the disc over our break?" Our break. Does that mean when I take a break from streaming? Does that mean when I'm not streaming on Friday, Saturday? Let me know, Robin. Is that what you mean? Uh, and Brooke says, "You're only 2 years older than me, but..." Oh, Brooke. Don't make me feel old. But you know what? We're keeping it young, Brooke. We're young in mind, we're young in spirit, and that's what it's about. And Katie says, "Start a business. I'll work in customer service. I'm creating employment for myself." And Katie, I love the hustle. Respect the hustle for real. Got to do what you got to do, honestly. And you know what, guys? I used to work for a startup company, which then got bought by a corporation. But when I was working for the startup company, it was quite interesting because it involved working with artists and different creative people. And actually, when you're in the position of looking to hire creative people, like the company I was working for, we'd like contract artists to do pieces for us and to do work for us. And one of the things was that from that experience was that actually being a hustler, not being afraid to reach out to someone, send a direct message, chase up on that message, it goes a long way. So if you're out there right now and you've got plans or you've got ambitions, go for it. Just go for it. Because I've seen from the company how just going for it and not being afraid to reach out and look silly, but taking a risk and going for it, it can really open doors for you. So yeah, you didn't ask, but that's my advice to you guys. All right, boom. We're nearly there. Shiloh says, "Can I be mod? We have you." Shiloh. I'm sorry to say this, Shiloh. I don't want to say it. I'm sorry, Shiloh. I'm having to apologise to you, Shiloh, but the truth, you're now a moderator. W Shiloh, let's go! And then Katie says, "As long as it's free, the Discord." 100% Katie and Katie, do not worry. Like, for real, like, as I say, my ambition, no, not my ambition, what's the word to describe it? My principle is that I always want there to be free, accessible content on my channel for people. I don't want ever it to be one of these channels like all of the lives are members only. I don't want that because I don't like the idea that if someone's not got very much money, that they should be like shut out from the vibe. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, I'd love to do members only streams so I can kind of like those people who've been like rocking with me and want to like, I mean, I'm not even at the point of having memberships, guys, so I'm getting ahead of myself. But my point is that I want it to always be ways for people to join the community, even if they've not got a penny in the world, because I don't think that's fair that people shut out. And Brooke says, "OMG, 30s is not old, my friend. I tend to feel the same once I turn 30, but you're only as old as you feel." Exactly. I honestly don't feel my age, honestly. And I think if you don't feel your age, that's only a good thing, right? Foxy says, "I don't have a Scooby-Doo on how to use a Discord." Do not worry, Foxy. We will give you some support. It's actually really easy, to be fair. And once you set up a profile, it's super easy. It doesn't require like any technical knowledge, really. It's just like creating a Gmail account, pretty much. It's not hard to do. But we'll support you with that. And if needs be, me or the community, we will like put together a little infographic on how to join Discord. And it doesn't cost anything. There's nothing like that. And yeah, I really want to make it as easy as possible for people to get involved. So we'll help you with that. And thank you, Robin. I'm a little bit slow on it, but thank you for welcoming Shiloh to the mod squad. And that says, "When will you end stream, may I ask? Like, how much longer?" So we usually stream about 90 minutes. We're on 66 right now. So quick math, that's about, what, another 25 minutes, something like that. Let's see how we get on. Oh, and Robin says, "But anyway, Edward, you do not ever have to pay me if you ever do. I love doing this for free." Oh, Robin, thank you so much. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm not at the point of paying anyone right now because I'm not earning any money myself. But what I would say is that I would find it really cool to be able to like pay people back. Maybe even not even necessarily in money, but just in like don't get me wrong. We all want money, right? It's all good. It's always helpful to have money, but more in terms of things like just acknowledgement and maybe things like digital art. Like I make a little bit of art. I'd love to send some piece art to people and stuff in due course. And I was thinking as well, right, guys, as the community grows, it'd be really nice to do like a birthday register. So you don't have to give me a birthday. I'm not trying to keep tabs on you, but if you wanted to give like a birth date that you could set as your birthday. If you want to share your real one, that's cool. But if not, you could just like give me a fake one, and then we could have like a spreadsheet. And whenever it's someone's birthday, we can shout them out. Now that might get a little bit trickier as the community grows, and we've got like hopefully thousands of people with us. But I don't know. I want to find some way to make you guys feel included and seen and heard. That's what it's about. And we've got Calpy back in the chat. It says, "Hey, what's up, Eddie? To you, Calp. You calling me Eddie? I'm calling you Calp. What's up to you?" Oh, and Brooke is being super helpful as well and says, "Yo, guys, check out Edward's videos as well. They're so fun to watch and the editing is so neat and easy to watch." Very kind of you to say, Brooke. And, hopefully I'm going to get better with the editing. That's not my forte. I feel like streaming I'm a bit more confident with. But for sure, I want to do more like long form videos because actually that's the way I think I can get more people to find my channel and find the streams is through those long form videos. And like I told you last night, I think the next one I'm going to do, don't know when, but sometime soonish, is like I want to do like a chill and eat noodles video with me. So maybe like a voiceover. It's just me like literally eating noodles and chatting away. And I want it to be a stream for people that suffer, not just people that suffer with loneliness, but people either you're bored or you're lonely or you just feel like hanging out and we're not on stream. I want to have some videos where you feel like you can hang out and vibe with me. Oh no, wait, and Shiloh's on another. Oh no, I've tripped out then. I thought Calpy was saying, "Hey, I'm Shiloh," but they were just saying hello to Shiloh. So what's up? Layla's back in the chat. What's up to you, Layla? And then Katie wants to hop on to register. For real, guys, like as I said, I just want to find some cool way to like get everybody involved. Like I've told you before, this wall here, I'm thinking either a map of the world where we can all, or I can put pins in it for like people that watch from different parts of the world, or like I said, some sort of whiteboard. Either way, I want to do some sort of cool thing where we can make people feel involved. Let me catch some comments real quick. Coco's back in the chat. What's up, Coco? Nice to see you here again. Okay, cool. Let me catch up there. Ooh, okay. Robin says, "So Edward, do you think we could draft a bit on Saturday and Friday? If you can, you've my username screenshotted. 100% Robin. I'm gonna, as I say, I'm gonna create the Discord soon, and then I would love to connect with you in there, and then me and you can help think about how we can put our heads together and like come up with some cool creative ideas before we start the stream back off on Sunday. And you know what, guys? I think this is a good opportunity for me to say once again, thank you so much to everybody that's here joining me for this journey. I started streaming about 6 weeks ago, and then since then, I found such a lovely, lovely little crew of people who are really friendly towards me, really supportive and welcoming. And honestly, guys, I would love nothing more to keep growing, make this channel bigger, make the community even bigger, because everyone that's here right now would be like, yeah, I was there in the early days. I was there when there was like 7 people on stream or 3 people on stream or whatever it is. I want you guys to feel like you're part of something, and it's not me leveling up. I want you to level up with me. And like as I say, I just want to think about cool ways to make it fun for everybody. It's not just about me like making things better for myself. I wanted to find a way to make things better for us all. So hopefully the Discord will be a good way for us to share ideas, share plans, and just come up with cool creative ideas. So I'm excited for the future. But yeah, all I'm saying is thank you to everyone that's rocking with me. It means a lot. It really does. Let me see if I've missed any comments because I've been shown so much love. I've probably not even shown love to chat. So let me make it right. I think I'm nearly there. Okay, cool. Let me catch up really quick. Shiloh says, "You're 30, you look like you're 25. Well, Shiloh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And whoever hit the like button as well, taking us to 34 likes, you are also a legend. Let's see, guys. We're getting closer to 40. I feel like we can smash 40 likes again tonight. What do you reckon? Last night was an amazing Last night was an amazing night, and I think we got like 47 likes or 41 likes. So I have a good feeling we can at least hit 40 tonight. So let's see how we do. We've got 20 minutes left of streaming. Let's absolutely crush this, everybody. Pump up the vibe. Let's blitz through 40 likes. Let's do this. Come on. Tommy G is in the chat, says, I missed Tommy G's original comment. And Pratt is here. Who says, late says the White Rabbit. Well, Prat, I'm so sorry for not acknowledging you before. The chat has been going crazy. But Prat, it's lovely to have you here. Like I was telling everybody before, we get people watching from all over the world. And Prat is one of those lovely viewers who always makes a positive impression. Big up to you, chat. Big up to you, chat. Big up to you, Prat, in the chat. How's it going, my friend? How's your day been? All right. Tommy G says Jamaican coconut from Wish. So confused what that means, Tommy G. Dr. Herb says, guess who's here? Mr. Dr. Herb is in the building. Good to see you, Dr. Herb. How are you doing? HS Tush says, you're absolutely amazing. Also, do you have a 3D printer? Oh, I'm not sure. I get a bad feeling where that comment's going, but HST, I see you in the chat. Thank you for joining the stream, and how are you doing? Okay, and Shiloh was dropping a tip about mental health. Let me get to it really quick. And Shiloh says, some tips about mental health. If you ever get stressed, annoyed, etc., take a break, take a breather, talk to people and chill. The best way to relax when you're stressed is talking to people about it or relaxing. Love it. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm saying about we have such a good community here. It's not about hype or chasing clout or anything negative like that. It's literally about supporting one another. We all go through stuff in life. We all struggle with things. And this chat is a place where we can literally big one another up, support one another. And when things are going well, celebrate the wins. When people are in a tough time, boost people and, you know what I'm saying, lift them up through the losses and all the rest of it as well. So Shiloh, love that. And when we create the Discord, that's exactly the sort of thing we want to have in there as well. Hell yeah. Yo, bro, I can't tell if someone is trans or not, but I need to know their pronouns for a card. Can you tell me a respectful, non-offensive way of asking what their gender is? You know what, Seb? You could just literally ask someone. You could say, wasn't sure how you like to be referred to. Let me know if there's a particular set of pronouns you use or if there's a particular name that you use. I would say just ask and be open about asking. As long as you're asking in a nice, respectful way, that person will take it the right way and respond accordingly. And Kate says, but will you remember me when you're big? And Kate, I swear on everything that I hold dear, if I ever get big in any way, I will take a personal point of pride in remembering the people who were there for me when I had nothing. I've said it on the chat before and I'll say it again. I always remember how people have been with me. When people have been good to me, I remember it. And when people have been not so good to me, I remember that as well. But literally, if I was to ever get big, I would. Let me take a step back. Part of the reason why I want to have this whiteboard is because hopefully things will continue to get bigger and bigger. But I would create like a real ones list. You know what I'm saying? People like Robin, Huntsman, self, everyone that's here rocking with us on the stream right now that keeps showing up and hanging out and vibing. And Katie, I want to put you on the list. And if I can, show you some appreciation. So yes, I will definitely remember people if I get big. It's a big if, but if I was to get big, I'd take a point of pride in doing that. What else have we got in here? Oh, okay. D says, are you into movies? I'd love to hear like a top 5 of your favourite movies / shows. Says a lot about a person. Yeah, one of my favourite, I don't have an all-time favourite film. One of my favourite films is This Is England, which is like a really good film by a director called Shane Meadows. That's just the first one that came into my head. The Shawshank Redemption is a really good as well. I like that a lot. What else? Loads of good films, to be fair. I think Pulp Fiction is a really good as well. I'm not saying it's my all-time favourite, but Pulp Fiction is a really well-made film as well. So yeah. But Dee Dee, that's a good question, and I will give it some thought because top 5 movies of all time, that's a tricky one. But if there are any that you like, Dee Dee, put them in the chat. I'd be interested to hear. Shiloh says, hey Ed, can you use they, them for my pronouns? Yes, of course, Shiloh. Sorry for not clarifying before. I will use those pronouns for you. And Katie says, you missed 2 of my comments. And Katie, sometimes... Oh, I've replied to one of your comments. Oh my God. One sec. Oh, I've had something in my teeth for absolutely ages, guys, and I didn't want to be disgusting and pick it out on stream, but it's gone. It's gone now. All right, let me catch up real quick. And Katie also said... I've missed it. And Katie also said... No, it's gone. It's gone. I'm struggling. But big love to Brooke, who's encouraging people to like the stream. 100%, guys. We've got about another 15 minutes of stream. Thank you, whoever just hit the like button, taking us to 35 likes. We've got 14 minutes, 13 minutes left of streaming. Let's see if we can blitz that 40 likes like button. That's not a button, but you know what I'm saying. Let's smash our way through 40 likes, guys. We can do it. And Katie says, Peanut, I don't know what's Peanut? LinkedIn, Indeed via stream. I love it. It might work. And Katie, you got to hustle hard. What can I say? I don't know what Peanut though. Never heard of that. All right, let me catch up. And Sterniolo is back. What's up, Sterniolo? Good to see you in the chat. Thank you, Brooke, for the timely reminder. And Brooke says, reminder chat, he may not get to every comment, but he does try to, but please be patient. He means well. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Massive thanks, Brooke, for backing me up on that one. 100%. If you're here for the first time, my name's Edward. We're streaming from the north of England, and we've got people watching and tuning in from all over the world. And sometimes the chat pops off, and I can't always get to every comment. But if I miss your comment, please put it down below again, and I will reply to it as soon as I can. What are we going? Shahir Khalid says, "What do you mean, big like a piece?" So I think you're talking, Shahir, what I was saying a few minutes ago, and I was saying if I ever get big, like if my channel ever gets big, I would take a point of pride in remembering the people that were vibing with me and hanging out with me when the community was smaller. So that's what I'm saying. If things ever get big for me, I'm not saying they will, but if they do ever get big, the channel grows in numbers, I will always remember the people that were here with me, people like Brooke, like Abby, like Huntsman, like Robin, like Dr. Hurt, like everybody that's here now that's just chilling and keep joining me for the streams. It means a lot. And I don't want to be one of these content creators, one of these streamers who gets a little bit of success and they forget about the people who help them grow. Like I've told you before, guys, without the chat, I am nothing. I Show Speed, Kai Sanat, XQC, Marlon, whoever you want to think about, without the chat, they are nothing. I nearly said we are nothing, like I'm in the leagues of like I Show Speed or Kai Sanat. But you know what I'm saying? Streamers without chat, they're nothing. So I don't want to ever forget that. All right, let me catch up real quick. And Katie, I have not seen those that you mentioned. What was it again? Real Housewives of Africa, right? I've not seen that one yet. I'm gonna have to check that out though. Dr. Herb says, "Gosh, I hate slow net." Dr. Herb, story of my life. Like as a God, I was like a robot then. As a streamer, the one thing you need is good internet, and my internet breaks my heart because so often people will be like, "Your internet's lagging, we can't hear you," and I'm like, "Oh, please, give me a break in that." So, Dr. Herb, I feel your pain. No way, and Dr. Herb is a woman. Dr. Herb, if that's true, I did not know that. Dr. Herb, my mind has been blown. I mean, that doesn't change anything, but thanks for sharing, Dr. Herb. All right, let me catch up. Robin says, "I'm half asleep. I have a headache, people. Sorry I haven't chatted a lot." Robin, do not worry at all. You've been holding it down in the background. I know you said you're tired. You've had a lot going on. I think you said you had to sort out your dog's ticks after school. So I know you're busy on your end, so do not worry, Robin. It's nice that you're here in spirit. And Sisek, or is that Chisek? Says, "I'm from Turkey." Well, thank you very much for sharing. Chisek, is that how I pronounce your name? Is it Sisek or Chisek? Or is it nothing? Is it not none of those ones? Let me know. But it's nice to see you anyway. Oh, and Brooke says, "I'm so jealous in the best way of your streams and all the support you get, and it's so deserving. I'm glad to be able to help out." Oh, Brooke, I don't want to get like well up, but honestly, it's so nice to have you say that. Like I was telling the stream before, like real, no BS, guys. I have struggled with my life. The biggest. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna turn the reggae down. I'm gonna turn the reggae down just so you can. I'm gonna turn the reggae down just so the message sinks in. I'm not kidding with you when I say the biggest struggle I've faced in my life. It's not been things like poverty or physical disability. The biggest struggle in my life has been all mentally, and I've had a supportive family. I've had a privileged background where, like I say, I've not grown up in poverty or anything like that. But the biggest struggle in my life has been mentally. It's been like depression, mental health problems, confidence, self-esteem, and I do things like these streams, and I get positive engagement, people showing me spreading positive energy. It honestly, it means a lot. It helps me a lot. So I'm really, really grateful for you all that are here with me and joining the vibe. Honestly, I can't express gratitude enough, and that's why I want to make these streams as good as possible. I want you guys to feel like it's worth your time and you're having a good time with me. Abdullah Muhammad says, "Hey bro, I just stumbled across this live randomly. What is this channel about?" Well, Abdullah, I hope you are still here and watching, and thank you for the question. These streams are all about good vibes, positivity, coming together from all over the world. We've got in the chat literally from all over the globe. So if you're here for the first time, it's nice to see you here, Abdullah, and you're very welcome. Like the pinned comment, you might be able to see. We don't care where people are from, what nationality you are, ethnicity, background, sexuality. It doesn't matter. Like everybody's welcome here, as long as you're about being a nice person, positive, supporting others. You're very, very welcome around here. And if you're watching for the first time, hit subscribe, stream 5 days of the week, and it's a good vibe. The chat makes it an amazing vibe every time. Whoever just hit the like button for the 37th time, you are a real one. And if you want to jump in the chat and say, that was me, I hit the like button for the 37th time, please jump in the chat and I'm going to give you a personal shout out. Let's see, guys, if we can hit 40 likes. We've got about 8 minutes left on stream, and I'm confident we can absolutely obliterate the 40 like mark. Let's do it, guys. Come on, let's go. All right, let me catch up with some comments. Coco is going, who's got to go watch Captain America. Well, we will see you soon. Coco, nice to see you in the chat briefly. And Sim420 says, you look like Rick Mail. Rick Mail. Rick Mail. What, as in, what, from Bottom and the young ones? Mail. Fair enough, to be fair. Rick Mail's a funny guy. If I was 10% as funny as Rick Mail, I'd be happy. And Coco says, bye, 38 likes, let's go. Hell yeah. Big up to everybody that's watching. And if you are watching for the first time, let's not fall out. Hit the like button and subscribe, because we stream for 5 days of the week right now. And it's such a nice crew of people, honestly. Jump in the chat, say hello, and I promise you, you'll be made to feel very, very welcome. With that being said, let me get back to the comments, because I'm missing some. Vane the Green says, yeah, but we don't want to be here. Fair enough. What else have we got in comments? Let me catch up real quick, because I've missed some. You know what? I think I'm there. And big love to whoever's thrown up love hearts at the side, because I love it when people react and show love hearts or react emojis. It's really fun. And Ice Wallow is back. I'm just going to call you Ice again. Ice is back in the chat. What's up to you, Ice? And Ice says, it's over. Oh, Ice, it's not over for another 6 minutes or so. Do not worry. But it's good to hear again. And Abdullah says, when you mentioned physical disabilities, I'm blind, bro, so it'll be hard to keep up with the chat, but hello. Well, Abdullah, I will do my best to give you big shouts. So hopefully, if your hearing is good, you'll be able to hear me speaking. But I'm wishing you all the best, Abdullah. And, hopefully this is a place where you can feel welcome and supported. And like I've said to the chat before, we're all about positive vibes here. But at the same time, if you have stuff going on in your life that's not so positive, we're here for you as well. That's the flip side of positivity, guys. When things are good, we want to boost people up, lift them up. And when things are not going as well, we want to show love, support them, and hopefully help them in a difficult time. Shiloh says, I got to go. Bye. Shiloh, we will see you next time. Good to be here as always. Oh, and Dr. Herb says, okay, guys, let's react together. 1, 2, 3. Oh, guys, whoever's throwing up the emojis at the side, I love that. It makes it so fun for me. I love, love, love it when people react at the side. You're all legends. And you know what? We're so close to 40 likes. I says, man, flex your jawline. I can't flex on demand, unfortunately, but give you the side profile. All right, what else have we got in here? Oh, and Katie says, does it reflect on your side that I'm reacting with 1,000,000 hearts? Yes, it does, and Katie. And I wish I could react back with some. I really need like a react button myself, because I love it when people throw up the emojis at the side, but I can't react myself. So I'm relying on you guys to spread the with the emojis. Have I missed anybody's comments? I think I'm nearly there. We're on 38 likes, guys. So close to 40. And I'm just going to say a quick hello to everybody. We've got 12 people in the room right now. And if you're watching for the first time, these streams are all about positive energy, good vibes, hanging out, making new friends. So if you've not subscribed, don't be a stranger. Hit subscribe. We're streaming 5 days of the week, and it's a lot of fun. And we're on 39 likes. So close to 40 likes. Let's see how much we can get past 40 likes, guys. We've got about 3.5 minutes left to stream, so come on, chat. Let's blast past 40 likes. With 40 likes! That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. We've got 15 in the room right now. What's up to you? If you've just joined, you've joined us for the last 5 minutes of stream. But we stream 5 days of the week round here. There's an amazing crew of regulars in the chat. 41 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you hit subscribe, because we're streaming super regularly. And as I say, all of the regulars will make you feel very, very welcome. Massive love to everybody that's hit the button. We have obliterated 40 likes in less than 90 minutes. That's what I'm talking about, guys. When I first started streaming, I was getting like 6 likes, and now through the power of the chat, power of the vibe, we're absolutely obliterating 40 likes. So huge love to everybody that's here and rocking along. All right, let me catch up some comments because there's one or two that have come in. Real one, Robin's going for the night. Robin, get some rest, have a great night's sleep, and we will look forward to seeing you on another stream. Thank you as always for bringing the positive energy, the lovely energy, the kind, the friendly, the supportive energy. I'm sending you nothing but big love and hugs, Robin, and we will see you and have a good night's sleep, as I say. Dr. Herb says, Edward, give us a secret of your lovely hair. Well, Dr. Herb, that is very nice of you to say. Honestly, I think with the hair, don't get me wrong, I've not got the nicest hair in the world, but I think a good diet helps. Lots of nutrients. Honestly, think about it, guys. That what you put in your body fuels the rest of your body. And I think with things like my hair is slowly receding, don't get me wrong, but I think if I didn't have a good diet, my hair would have like receded way quicker and have left the building much quicker. So I don't dye it, I don't straighten it. I actually don't blow dry it. I just towel dry it and let it air dry. So yeah, good diet, lots of vegetables, protein as well. That'd be my tips for healthy hair and lots of water. Stay hydrated, gang. Dr. Herb says it's like you dip them in conditioner for 6 hours. No. Just little 30 seconds of conditioner, and that's all. Oh. And Katie has been hammering the heart button, which I absolutely love. Thank you so much, and Katie, that is much appreciated. And I said, you like Simpsons? I love The Simpsons. And I actually got this as a gift from a friend. I was thinking, guys, I need to get some more like clothing. I need to get some like Dragon Ball stuff, some Pokemon stuff, because I know you guys like seeing the themed hoodies, so I might have to get some more themed clothing. And soon, guys, I'm not just saying it, we've got a proper blank space behind me. So maybe I've got the community poll, like the community tab as well. I'm going to start doing some polls. So maybe you guys can have input on what goes behind me. I was thinking either a map of the world or a whiteboard. But listen, I'm open to suggestions. So in due course, I want to get your guys' input. And I is Rock says, I'm a Dan Rock. I was the 40th like. I is Rock. You is a real one. Big love to you. Thanks so much for everybody that's hit the like button. Absolutely love it. And if you've not hit subscribe already, please hit subscribe. We stream 5 days of the week. As you can tell from the chat, there is a lovely, lovely crew of regulars around here who are going to make you feel very welcome. Minnie Bailey is back in the chat. Speaking of regulars, what's up to you, Minnie? Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for hitting the like button. You are a real one. Oh, guys, absolutely love the energy in here. And Dee Dee is not super into The Simpsons, but Dee Dee loves Family Guy. Fair. I like Family Guy, but if it's a choice between Simpsons and Family Guy, it's Simpsons for me. Chat, what you think? Is it Simpsons or Family Guy for you? Let me know. Butterfly House 0613 is in the chat. What's up to you, Butterfly House? Nice to see you in the chat. And Eyes Rock says, I subbed, by the way. Oh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Legend. I love it when people jump into the chat for the first time and like, yo, what's up? How's everybody doing? Or they're like, yo, I just subbed. Much appreciated. And that is the energy we absolutely love around here. So Eyes Rock, you is a real one. Dr. Herb says, okay, I should sleep now, otherwise I'll be writing about Edward tomorrow, not gastric disease. Yeah, Dr. Herb, we love having you on the chat with us, but definitely get some sleep. I know it's late in your part of the world, so please get some rest and we'll see you on another stream. But as always, great to be here with us, Doctor. Minnie Bailey says, new people in the chat. Hell yeah, Minnie. Family grows a little bit stronger each time. We've got 15 people watching the live right now. We're actually about to wrap this stream up. So if you're here for the first time, let me quickly tell you what these streams are all about. Good vibes, good energy, making new friends and hanging out in the chat, supporting one another. That these streams are all about. So please make sure you hit like and don't forget to subscribe because we're streaming 5 days of the week and it's a lot of fun. What else is in here? What else is in here? Because I feel like I'm missing some comments. So in case it's American Dad, King of the Hill, Family Guy, that is definitely my go-to. Good choices. You know what? I've never really seen King of the Hill. I'm not going to lie. I'm not against it. I just haven't really seen it much. What else is in this chat? Oh, so we've got more Family Guy friends than Simpsons. Crazy. Shiloh says, I'll draw some fan art of you soon. I'm not good at drawing people, by the way. Don't worry, Shiloh. Listen, your Ricardo was absolutely amazing. So if it's anything on the level of that, I'll be impressed and look forward to seeing it. And Minnie says, hey, by the way, it's my birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Minnie. Many happy returns. And soon, Doctor, have a nice rest of your day. And Paige Con is in the chat and says, "Hi you." What's up to you, Paige? How are you doing? Oh, guys, amazing, amazing, amazing. This stream has been another killer one. Thanks so much to everyone that's made it a good time. Like I keep saying, these streams, every time we do them, they get a little bit better. The vibe's a little bit stronger. The likes are going crazy these days. 43 likes. W to everybody who took the time to hit the like button. And if you're new here for the first time, make sure you subscribe. We're 5 days of the week. The streams are all about good vibes, good energy. And like the pinned comment says, we don't care who you are, where you're from, which part of the world. As long as you're about being a nice person, being kind, you're so welcome around here, and the chat will make you feel very, very welcome. Game Time says, bro, what's up, bro? Watching all the way from Trinidad in the Caribbean. Game Time, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I love hearing where people are watching from, and the idea that there's someone thousands of miles away in the Caribbean watching me from Trinidad. As you can see, I'm literally smiling. It makes me pumped up, guys. It's so cool to know that we've got friends watching from all over the world. We have people that tune in from India, from Canada, from America. We've got NKT on the stream watching from South Africa. Literally people from all over the world. So, Game Time, thank you so much for saying hello. I'm sending you a big wave and a hug from England. And it's good to have you here. What more can I say? Butterfly House is in the UK. That's what's up. Me as well. And Minnie Bailey says, Road 5 is coming, Minnie. I know I keep teasing it. I know I keep saying it's coming, but it is coming. I promise you. It's coming. And when it comes, I'm really looking forward to you guys being there because I'm going to need all the help I can get, literally. This has been another epic stream, guys. But it's getting late here in the UK. 44 likes. Jeez. We are crushing it. We are crushing it. Me and you, we are crushing it, everybody. Hell yeah. All right, let me see if I missed any comments. I think I'm nearly there. You know what? And Ice is from India. Thank you for sharing, Ice. I remember you saying yesterday, you tried to tell me you're from Devon. You're like, bro, I'm kidding. I'm from India. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for sharing, Ice. We literally get quite a few people watching from India, and it's super cool. All right, let me catch up some comments. We've got a few minutes left, everybody. If you're new here for the first time, we're actually wrapping up the stream, but we're streaming 5 days of the week, so please hit subscribe. We've got an awesome crew of regular people here. The streams are all about good energy, making friends, come together from literally all over the world. So if that sounds like your type of thing, hit subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. And Minnie says, is Roblox live tomorrow? The Roblox live is not tomorrow, Minnie. It's going to be when I get my new laptop. So like I've been saying, when the new laptop comes, the new Discord server is going to be set up. We're going to start doing some streams in landscape, and I really hope you're going to join me for that. And you know what? I've only shown the desk off like twice during the stream, so it's a good time to show off the desk because this is going to be where the streams are coming from, and I really hope you guys are going to join me for that next leg of the journey. Oh, and Shiloh says, I told my friend to sub so you get more subs. Thank you so much, Shiloh. I really, really appreciate that. Everybody that shares this stream on my channel with their friends, it's really appreciated. I want us to grow together. And if you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. And if you want to connect on Instagram, my Instagram, EdwardCares_. If one of the mods could put that in the chat, that would be really, really appreciated. Who have we got mods-wise in here? Hopefully Brooke's still vibing with us. Brooke, if you're out there, if you could possibly put my Instagram in the chat, that would be much appreciated. And speaking of, she says, what an awesome stream, Edward. Way to go. Already can't wait for the next. Love it. Guys, this has been an epic stream. 45 likes, 96 minutes. People watching from all over the world. It has been super, super fun. Minnie Bailey says, I don't have Insta. Well, not to worry, Minnie, because we're going to set up a Discord server and hopefully chill with us in there. And if not, as you know, we stream 5 days of the week. So there's lots of opportunity to join the vibe, to hang out and to kick it with your friends. Oh my goodness, Moonery, you've caught us for this minute. We're literally wrapping up this stream. So big shout out to Moonery. Always good to have in the stream. And Moonery says, Huntsman, you here? Moderator Huntsman is not here. He had to check out, but he's going to be back and we will be back. Thank you so much, Brooke, for dropping my handle in the comments, guys. If you're out there right now and you want to connect on IG, I'm just getting going on there. So follow me, EdwardCares_. And if you are new here and you haven't watched the stream before, let me quickly recap. The stream's all about good vibes, energy, people coming together from literally all over the world. We've had people, literally, like, what can I tell you? We've got people watching Canada, from India, all across Europe, countries in Africa, and it's just an amazing vibe. So if you're here rocking along for the journey, you are so appreciated by me. I'm just going to say it right now for you guys while we've got 12 people on the stream. I want to be a full-time streamer one day, and making that happen is kicking it with you guys. growing together, making it a fun experience for everybody. And what can I say? I'm just pumped to be here. I've got a 9 to 5 and I'm really, really enjoying streaming. And that's because you guys are making it fun for me to be here. So if you're having a good time, please hit subscribe, join the vibe. We're going to be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time. And what more can I say? It's a good time all around. Let me catch up. And Paige says, Edward, do you talk about mental health? Yes, absolutely, Paige. Absolutely. We talk about mental health, about different things we're going through. And like I said before, we're all about positivity here. But sometimes we don't feel so positive. Okay. And we can put that in the chat and the chat will support you. So we 100% talk about mental health here. There's no stigma. There's no shame. It's about supporting one another. And that's what it's about. And Jazz says, sent you an Instagram message, my friend. Jazz, I will check that out for sure. Thank you for reaching out. I look forward to connecting with you properly. And have I missed anything? And Ice says, it's honestly because you're a chill guy. That is very nice of you to say, Ice. I try and keep it chill. I want to be a supportive, friendly presence for you guys. And that's why I'm streaming. I'm not streaming to try and chase clout or because I think I'm some sort of big shot or anything like that. It's because I want to be a little bit of that positive energy that will help make the world a better place for us all. So if we can do that, I can do that. We can all do it together. What more can I say? Oh, Brooke, stop making me. Literally, I'm a fully grown man, and you may feel like I'm going to well up. And Brooke says, "Have a great morning, day, or night chat." And Edward, you got this, sir. We know it. Full timer coming soon. My goodness, I'm not gonna say too much because I'm gonna get carried away. But Brooke, I'm sending you the biggest hug, the biggest virtual hug you can. I'm sending it your way. And Katie says, just followed you on Instagram. And Katie, as soon as the stream ends, I'm going to give you a follow back. Thanks so much. It's lovely to connect. And guys, hit the like. This is exactly right. Guys, you know what happens, right? I say, oh, I'm only going to stream for for 90 minutes. And then we reach 90 minutes and the vibe is too strong. We're nearly at 100 minutes, guys. There's 12 people in the room. What's up to you? If you're new here for the first time, do not forget to hit subscribe because we're back tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. And as you can tell from the comments, the chat pops off around here and it's a really, really friendly community. So W chat, that's all I can say at this point. W chat, because without you, this isn't possible. Sending huge love and huge hugs to you all. You're making my life better at the moment, and hopefully the streams are making your life a tiny bit better as well. With that being said, let me give some shout outs to the chat before we wrap this up for the evening. So shout out to Paige, shout out to Moonery, shout out to Ice, shout out to Shiloh, shout out to Katie, shout out to Brooke, of course. Shout out to Jazz, sending you huge hugs, Jazz. Shout out to Minnie Bailey. Who else have I missed? If I've missed anybody, you know I'm sending you big hugs as well. And Anders Pettersson, if you're still here, what's up to you from Sweden? I think that's a Swedish flag. I'm praying that's a Swedish flag because if not, I've offended you, and I'm sorry, but that's the Swedish flag. And Game Time, if you're still here, thank you so much for being the 45th person to like the stream. You are a real one. And if you're watching for the first time, we're wrapping this. We are back tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. Do not forget to hit subscribe because it's a growing community. It's a really friendly one, and the chat is going to make you feel super welcome. With that being said, let me see if there's anything I've missed out before we end the stream. And Charlotte says, shout out to all the 12 people we have, 100%. Whether there's 2 people here or 2,000 people here, I'm sending you a big, big shout out to you all. Love it. Absolutely love it. And Katie's saying goodbye. Mooner is saying goodbye. Who else is saying goodbye? Jazz is saying goodbye. Dick's saying goodbye. And that's an amazing time to wrap up the stream. Goodbye to everybody. Bye, Moonery. Huge love to everybody that's joined the stream. And I will see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. Everybody, have a good rest of your day or night. Take care for now. And I'll see you tomorrow. Big love and peace out for now. Bye.